Question 3. You've got a structure of ax plus b plus c over x plus d over x minus 1. And the common denominator of all of these is the x and the x minus 1. But this one here will need another x and the x minus 1 next to it. The b will need an x and an x minus 1 next to it. The c will need the x minus 1 and the d will need the x. And this whole thing is equal to the other side, which I haven't got room for, but we'll write it down here. That's going to be equal to that. We can go through the process and see how far we can get. But first of all, what I'd do is I'd count the x cubes, in that you don't get any x cubes from any of these. The only x cubes you get from there, and so a is equal to 1. Perhaps we can count the x squareds as well, in that the x squareds, I can see here, the x squared we get is from here, so I get minus a, and then you get some x squareds from there, plus b, and the x squareds are minus 1. So that tells me that b is actually equal to 0. Now we'll go for x is equal to 0. If x is equal to 0 here, we're getting minus 3. And if you put x equals 0 in, that one is 0, that one is 0, that one is 0, and this one's just minus c. So c is equal to 3. And finally, let x is equal to 1, because that will make each of these 0. And so we just get a d on one side. Putting a 1 over there, we get minus 4. So here's all the answers there.